A Suffolk nurse tried to save a man at the oceanfront from drowning, but her story has a sad ending. Virginia Beach emergency workers say the victim was in his 40s and visiting from out of town. He was in cardiac arrest when lifeguards found him on a sandbar near 32nd Street. 10 on your side's Ann McNamara spoke with the woman who started CPR. Ann?
Charlene Holloway tells me she didn't see the victim out on the sandbar lying on his back as others reported, but she did notice it when beachgoers pulled him to the sand, and she says that's when she knew he was in trouble.
I was walking out just to get my feet wet.
Reliving this afternoon at Virginia Beach is emotional for the woman who tried to save a man's life. She saw a handful of beachgoers dragging his body out of the water.
His body was completely limp. I mean, they were trying to hold his arms up, and as soon as they pick him up, his arms fall, then his legs would fall, his head would fall back.
Charlene Holloway says she knew before she could see his face that there wasn't much hope. She wanted to see if someone else would jump in to revive him. When they didn't, she decided to do it herself.
I said, hey guys, I'm a nurse, I can help you. I said, let's get the CPR started.
The men who carried the victim out of the water started the chest compressions. Someone brought a mask and an oxygen bag. Charlene held it to the victim's face. She remembers his body was a scary shade of white, his eyes not shut completely as the compressions continued.
They were pushing down on his chest. At that point, we are his heart, because his heart is not beating.
But even the biggest of hearts could not save his. Holloway left the beach upset, but knowing she did all she could, it was just too late.
He literally had nothing when they pulled him out of the water.
An amazing woman, an amazing story. It's sad she wasn't there a little bit earlier. Now, it's not clear if a medical emergency caused this drowning. The medical examiner's office will perform an autopsy in the coming days. Live at Virginia Beach, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
Now, this is